So to create my homepage on Canvas, I went to canva.com and I just used the free version. There are upgrades, and I think there's a free teacher version, but I really just used the regular free one. And I clicked on create a design and I did custom dimensions for my header. My custom dimensions were 772 by 301. So I set that in and I clicked create a new design. And then once that came up over here, here's all of your options. There are templates and stuff, but I just went with what I wanted. So I went into backgrounds and I found something that I thought was pretty just calming. Picked a free one again, just pretty calming of a background. Then I went up to elements and I searched, when I clicked on elements, I searched for science in the elements and I put a couple of icons on mine. I think I put like 4 on mine. It's kind of whatever you want to do, however you want yours to look. And then I went to text and there's different options for text, but I just did add a heading. And then I typed in welcome to chemistry, 2020 to 2021, whatever you want it. Once I had my header the way I wanted it, I titled it up here. And I clicked on download and I downloaded it as a PNG file. And that way I could save it and import it or embed it into my Canvas page. Then I went and I did the same thing with my buttons. So I created new designs and I did a custom dimension again. And for my buttons, I did dimensions of 375 by 375. I liked the nice square ones for mine, and that worked out really well on mine. And again, you have the same options over here. So I picked a background and I did like a solid color for this one. And then I went to elements and let's say you want to put a book on there. So I'm going to pick out this nice little bookshelf here. I'm going to size it the way I want it, kind of center it how I want it. I'm going to add text. I just used add a heading and you can change the font and the color and all of that good stuff too. Let's say you're wanting to connect it to an online textbook. That could be what you name it. And then I'm going to call it textbook. And I'm going to download that as a PNG as well. And I'm going to go through and do that for as many buttons as I want on my home page. Then once you have those done, you can go back to your Canvas page. You want to create a new page. Title it what you want, and then you come down here and you're going to click on embed an image. I clicked on Canvas and then I had a folder. I put it under my files. I clicked on upload file. And then I'm going to click on my welcome. Looks like I've made several. I've been playing around with it a lot. Then that should be defaulted to being highlighted on here. I'm going to update that and there's my background. I'm going to hit enter. And this time I'm going to add a table. I did a table, a 4x2 table, and it worked really well for mine. And then in that table, in that first one, I'm going to embed another image. And this time I'm going to embed my textbook. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to upload my file. I'm going to find my textbook. There it is. And then that should be defaulted to being highlighted, update it, and then that puts it right into that table. And then what I did was I linked each of my boxes, each of my buttons here to a URL, either an internal URL or an external URL. So if I wanted to like link this to like my syllabus, for instance, I opened up my syllabus page in another tab, and then I copied that. And then I highlighted the box and clicked on link to URL and pasted that right in there. And so then that will link it. And when I save it, that is then a usable linked button. I don't have anything in my syllabus page, but that's how it looks. I will say this doesn't look aligned correctly, but when I finished mine and set it as a home page, I did the exact same thing. My home page was all aligned nicely and just the way I wanted it. So I hope that helps. Thanks.